What is the best state in the U.S.?
Oh, it's Florida. I mean, it's great state.
Did you travel out much to other states?
Not at all.
You said earlier, I think, before the show, you said you've been to like Texas and stuff, right?
Yeah, Texas is nice. I really like Texas. Texas is like a Florida with better weather.
Is that the furthest you've been?
No, I've been out of the country once. I went to Canada when I was a kid. It's not like a cool story. I mean, I guess it's a cool story. Right. I went skiing on the same hill that Liam Neeson's wife died on. But I went there like a year before it happened.
Oh, right.
It's not a cool story, I guess. It's like,
it's a pretty morbid story.
It's a pretty morbid story.
And then they won't let you back into Canada.
They did. Now I can't go back. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, do you ever talk about, because obviously I think it's well known that you've like a fear of flying.
Yeah.
Do you talk about that much?
No, only when it comes up. I just don't fly.
How did that like fear develop? I guess.
Therapist. Tell me about it.
Tell me what you
How did it all start?
Yeah.
I don't know when that started, but the other day I told the group here, I'm also like a legitimate hypochondriac, and I know exactly where that started. My doctor, before I went to high school, made a big song and dance out of the meningitis shot because you needed it to go to the high school.
Okay.
And I was like, up until this point, I was pretty carefree. I'd like eat worms. I'd jump in lakes.
Yeah, of course.
And then my doctor, when he was told to give me the meningitis shot, he's like, I'm not doing that. It's going to paralyze your son. Like your son's going to die from this.
Was you like a crazy doctor?
He was fine all the way up until this point. And he told me, he said that in front of me. And I was like, what does he mean? Mom, is this going to kill me? and so I went home and I'm like Googling these things. Yeah, it was horrifying. I Googled all these things about like the side effect, like Guillain-Barré syndrome or something, where I guess is what he was talking about.
Was he like some kind of like conspiracy?
He must have been. And then from that point forward, I was afraid of everything. I still got the shot, but I was afraid.
This man fucking traumatized the shit out of you.
He legitimately gave me hypochondria for life.
To be fair, if a doctor tells you this shit at a young age,
how old are you in that?
It was right before high school. I would have been going on 14.
Fuck, that would have scared the fuck out of me.
That would have fucked me up.
I hadn't thought about that for years until the other day I brought it up to the team. I was like, that's absolutely where that started.
Damn.
That's totally understandable.
I don't know where the plane stuff started, though. I remember watching Flight of the Phoenix when I was a kid, where the plane crashes in the desert and they kill each other. It's like, fuck, that's scary. But I don't know if that's where it
that
started.
could be me. Damn. Yeah, because I mean, like, you know, you obviously love so much, like, Japanese, like, media and content, stuff like that. Like, I'm sure there's somewhere in your head where you're like, I really fucking want to just, like, suck it up and go to Japan, right?
Just sedate me.
Put me down.
This is such a long flight.
12 hours.
I'd be like an anesthesiologist to keep me under. Like, it's a long flight.
So what I'm hearing is if there's some way that you can get there, like while being drugged, you'll do it.
Yeah. I think it'd be great. Like, I think it'd be a really fun trip to
Dude,
you would love it.
You would.
You'd have a field day with all the shit you can find there.
Oh my god, it is an absolute content gold mine.
Yeah.
Especially for you. Like, you'd find so much weird shit to make content.
We've all been talking about it too. Like, we've all wanted to make that trip. It's just, for me, it's fucking hard.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's like a fear, it's a fear, right?
Yeah,
like, it's
exactly.
not so simple to be like, yeah, obviously I know it's not going to crash, but it's like, I don't think that. I think it's, I hate it. I don't want to be up there, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter how many, like, little information tidbits of like, oh, if you didn't die in the car crash on the way to the airport, then you've survived the deadliest car shit. It's like,
So tired of hearing that. Oh my
Don't be scared, Charlie. Come on.
Oh my god.
you're putting yourself in danger more every single day in a car than you are on a plane. And it's like, okay, yeah, easier said than done, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because a lot of people would ask us all the time, like, when are you going to get Charlie on? We're like, well, we have a very strict policy. And like, it has to be in person.
Yeah.
And people just wouldn't shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah.
And we're like, well.
So we had to make our way here.
Exactly. So Charlie made us come all the way to Tampa, Florida. It's awesome being here. But no, I mean, like, it's a lot. It's a, and it's.
Like, you couldn't be further from Japan, right?
No,
is the thing.
I'm just praying for like another Pangea where everything comes together.
Dude, I do not want to be close to Florida. Are you kidding me?
You make the drive across.
I'll drive across. Even if it's like a 5-day drive, I'm on land.
Florida just breaks off from the rest of America and floats its way towards Asia.
So do you ever think like, do you ever get like a bit sad? You're like, fuck, I'll probably never like see Europe. Or,
Yeah, like I do
Japan.
think about that. I'm not like a big outdoorsy guy. Like
Yeah.
seeing sights is cool, but it's not something like top of mind.
All right.
But with Japan in particular, it's like so many things that I know
Yeah.
are like exclusive to there that I won't be able to do if I don't go.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know. That one's like actually tough. That and Sweden. Sweden seems like another really cool spot to be.
Why Sweden?
Why Sweden?
Because like DreamHack and everything.
Oh,
I've ever
yeah.
Like it just seemed like
right.
a really cool spot with a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Where's the furthest you have traveled then? Is it
Just
Canada?
Canada,
Just
yeah.
Canada? Okay.
Canada's
Skiing
nice.
trip.
Yeah.
It was nice.
Yeah, Canada's really nice. Did you drove there, I assume?
No, I actually flew.
It's before you were scared.
Yeah.
No, like I was scared then too.
Yeah.
But like I have sucked it up and flown. I flew to Dallas like 2 months ago now.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
But it's just really
It's a lot.
hard.
Yeah. I know there's a few friends of mine where it's like they have to, like they will fly, but it's like they have to do like 50 things before just to like calm themselves. If they don't do all of those things, they won't get on the plane.
Jesus.
And it'll be like weird things. It'll be like, you know, you have to wear the right pair of socks because that's what they've convinced themselves, right? Like that's, and it's obviously they, and it's not that like they're dumb. They know that it's irrational and they know that it doesn't make sense.
They just can't do anything
But in
about
your
it.
mind, it's just like
Yeah,
you
of
just
course.
you think that like you have to do this, and if you don't do it, you're not comfortable.
Yeah.
And even then, getting on the plane is terrifying, or like doing this certain thing, or going to the doctor to get the shot. Right? It's like it's different for everyone. Our minds are fucking weird.
Yeah.
They do not work well.
Oh, and I'm not anti-vax, by the way, with the whole shot. Get the shot. I get all my shots just fine. It's just hypochondria with germs and
Bro,
and
meningitis in my university, someone died from
Jesus
meningitis.
Christ.
Really?
Yeah, because they didn't get the shot.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, oh, I'm glad I took this. Because they tell you it's super serious, and you're like, I never fucking heard of this disease. Why is no one talking about it?
Someone at my university got measles.
What?
Yeah, we had a guy get measles.
I think that's going to see a big uptick.
It's coming. It's coming back. It's coming back. I'm telling you.
Unfortunately.
Measles is on the come up.
Oh,
Those
man.
stocks are up.
It's sad.
It is very sad. It is very
Yeah,
sad.
you're in like the epicenter. You're going to be seeing the bubonic plague first, I think.
We'll be fine down here though. Like we're tough. We're in Florida. we'll be fine.
No, you're like the New York Rats, right? Like it's like you develop so well, but it's like, oh God, what happened? Like you're like, it's like impossible to get rid of you. You're like, what have we created?
Like cockroaches, like just survive everything.
Yeah.
It's like Ninja Turtles from views. It's just like,
Bro, British people could not survive hurricanes and shit like that and floods.
No.
Bro, we're done. We're done
Yeah.
if the sun is out. Like we're like shit.
True.
All right.
Yeah, you guys have like darkness for most of the time, right? Like it's always rainy.
Rainy and cloudy.
It's mostly grey. Actually, I realized this the other day when I was back in England and it was raining. I was depressed, and I realized
I like that.
you love that, but I realized only in England do I find rain really depressing. In a lot of other places, I kind of like dig it. It's kind of like a vibe sometimes.
it fits.
In Japan, I kind of like the rain in Japan.
but that's because everything in Japan is aesthetic.
That's true. That's true.
Well, that's why all the lo-fi goes with it, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Walking around.
If you're in Tokyo and it starts raining, you just put some lo-fi on and that's a vibe now.
Yeah, it
You
totally
can't do
is.
that in England.
Yeah.
You get like the clear umbrella as well. You can, like,
clear
see it.
umbrella
It's
so you can
like,
see the
shit,
rain?
Dude, it's deep. That's
Yeah.
deep.
That's the jam right there.
Oh my God. Have you ever tried learning another language? I'm curious.
I tried learning Japanese. I took an entire semester in college.
Really?
Oh.
Yep. It didn't go super well.
Not a big language guy.
Yeah, it was tough.
We suck. We're
No,
not
yeah,
great.
we suck right now.
I can only remember a few things. I tried. They taught us kanji. I can't
Yeah.
do that
Bro,
anymore.
they taught you kanji?
Yep. They taught.
Why?
Damn, in the one semester?
Yep. They
they want you
they
to
tried to
quit?
cram so much in that one.
That's
So they did
just
How
stupid.
many kanji?
not much. It was they did.
Mountain.
There's like 3, right? It's kanji, katakana, and
Hiragana.
hiragana.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
did all 3 in that semester. They tried to teach us like a little bit
Damn,
of all
That
of it.
seems. I feel like it's pointless teaching kanji.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That's why I don't remember any of it. It was just like
Yeah.
too much.
Yeah.
The only thing I remember is how to say like, "What is your telephone number?" Which is, I think it's anotoa denwa bango nan desu.
Yeah.
Yes.
You got it. Now
Yeah,
you
pretty
can pick
good.
up a girl in Japan.
See, like, I'm equipped to survive in Japan.
Yeah. Oh my.
That's the only thing that stuck with me in that entire semester.
You'll learn all these kanji, and then like 80% of the kanji you see are just bridge and mountain.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the time.
Pretty
on the
much.
Yeah, obviously there's way more, but 90, like so many of them are bridge and mountain. I think
Yeah.
it's just Yama.
It was a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah,
I mean-
I just don't see how effective that could be in trying to learn all of that in one semester.
No. I mean, you'd probably have a better time just like, watching anime with
Yeah,
subtitles
probably,
off.
yeah.
I feel like I've got more out of that. Like
It's
I
pretty
know,
more immersive.
I know Sugoi.
Yeah. And Obaka.
Timmy.
Bakana.
Learn a lot from hentai as well.
Yeah, hentai's good.
hentai's
Bible
useful.
Black taught me a lot.
The School of Bible Black. Only Bible I read.